why do you think Hollywood and I guess you could say society has such deep-rooted issues with black women and their realness?
That's the question of a lifetime. I mean,
what is it though? Like, you know what I mean? Like, is it because, you know, they don't want to feel the rejection of a black, because a black woman will tell you, like, quick when you ain't good enough. When you have fallen short of the glory, they're gonna make sure that you know that and you hold yourself accountable. I think it's like the fear of facing that moment.
Well, anytime you hate on a person or a particular group of people, hate stems from fear.
This is true.
So I can't answer what they're fearful of because we are nothing but good. I mean, we are nurturers. During slavery, we nursed their babies to the point where our breast was empty and we could not feed our own children. So why you fear us so much and you have so much hate for us is beyond me. Because every movie we ever tell, every story we ever show, we always show us reaching across the table, right? You know, being inclusive,
right?
You know, helping even the enemy,
right?
Brushing the one's hair who killed the innocent man in his damn house. You know that's in us.
Yeah.
So that's their fear. I can't answer.
I also feel like reducing themselves as to not offend anyone else. I think that, you know, I think black women for a long time have had to kind of take a back seat, or felt like they had to take a back seat so they wouldn't offend their bosses by having the right answers in the meeting, or, you know what I'm saying? Like I think that has been predicated throughout history in so many different ways, to where now it just, you know what I'm saying, I think, you know, now black women saying fuck that shit.
Enough is enough.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I see where y'all coming from.
We need to cut it out with the strong black woman.
I see where y'all coming from with that.
Be careful with the black girl magic because it dehumanizes us. There's nothing.
I understand all that. All I want y'all to do and make sure that you continue to do is recognize your allies. You understand that? Because none of us can make it out here alone. Okay? That's it. I just think once we recognize our allies, we can accomplish anything in the world we hope to achieve.
Black women, right?
Black
women,
the
first
absolutely.
Thing black women have to do is start embracing each other. We have to stick together first, right? And in that means, you know, supporting relationships. I'm the type of woman, if I know somebody got a man, that's off. That's you know what I'm saying? If I'm
what you say, honey?
I said thank you. Me too.
No, because that's karma.
That's
No, it is, because if you wrecking a home and you think your home is gonna be okay, come on, karma's gonna get you at some point.
Hey, man.
I'm not, and this is. I'm just saying that's just how I operate. So as far, but I'm saying that you can't.
I feel the same way though.
But
as
you
it pertains
can't.
To men, you know.
Absolutely, but we first have to come together as a sisterhood because we are greater and we are more impactful in numbers. But see, society has pitted all women against each other, and then when you get down to the lower part of the totem pole where we dwell. Now we have nothing, so now we're scrapping with each other over everything: jobs, men, everything.
I mean, I think that, and this is a very dangerous. This is a very, very, very dangerous statement that I'm about to make, but I'm going to make it because I'm trouble man. This is your statement is the basis for the reason why I feel like women will never reach true equality.
I can't say never, but go ahead, say it.
And the reason why I feel like that is because they weren't meant to be equal. They were meant to be greater than. You dig what I'm saying? I feel like women should be treated greater than. You know what I mean? That's why if a woman's walking in a room, I'm gonna offer her my seat. That's why when I make it to the door first, or I'm gonna make sure that I make it to the door first so I can open it for her. Like that's, you know, that is what I feel you have earned the right and shown that you deserve. And I think that preaching equality is kind of like if, okay, men are here, women are here, and women are saying, hey, we should be treated equal. I don't think that's the answer. I think it's, hey, you guys ain't treating us good enough. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the approach to me. You know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there. I think that you guys have, you've done.
I wish more men thought like you.
Man, well, don't clap too loud too soon, cause
we all have flaws. It's called being human, but that's beautiful to hear a man say.
Nah, I really feel like that, man. That's why I be tripping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, it's double standards because, like, to be honest with you, for the most part, motherfuckers is supposed to be accommodating you guys. Mm-hmm. And when they tend to not do so, you ask for equality. But that's not, you shouldn't ever seek equality because I feel like you should be, greater than. You know what I mean? You should just acknowledge, hey, man, y'all ain't living up to what y'all supposed to be doing, so y'all need to get on y'all game. But that's not equality. That's still recognizing y'all should be treating us greater than. That's just me.
How do you tell a man's ego that?
A man's ego that? I mean, man,
the reason why women are in the position that they're in right now is because of men.
Huh?
What you mean, huh?
I mean, I don't understand.
What
Wait
do you mean,
a minute. Listen, I will accept that statement if you acknowledge that goes for good and bad. Mm-hmm. You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If you acknowledge that goes for good and bad, I'll accept that statement. But if you say the reason we are in all the worst positions that
I didn't say all the worst positions.
I know it, I got it. And get what? The reason that we're in the position that we in right now is because of black women. I can go, that's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
What you mean? The reason why we're in the position we're in because of black? I don't know what that means.
Exactly. So the same way you felt when I said it is the same way I felt when you
women.
said it.
I didn't say black women. I said women. This is a man's world. This is a man's world.
This is God. This is the devil's world.
Okay, but that's intellectually speaking.
Okay, great.
That's intellectually speaking.
Yes,
Let's talk about what it is now. You see what happened when a woman tried to get in office? She was sabotaged.
I honestly...
By men.
Wait a minute. Just wait a minute. If we're speaking on this particular subject, I think that she kind of...
We can say that all day
I
long.
voted for her, and I wanted her to win.
She had the popular vote, baby.
But there was a decision to do or not do something that she made that nobody else had no hand in but her. Mm-hmm. And I feel like those are the decisions that kind of led to her not being in office. I don't think there was a man that came in and did something. Like, you know what I mean?
She was up against a man who played dirty politics.
Yeah. But all politicians play dirty politics. Mm-hmm. That's why, we call it politics.
Did she stoop as low as him, though?
Nope.
All right.
She did not.
Okay.
She did not. And nothing is worse than what we have. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to argue in his defense. I'm just going to be honest about
this idea, this conversation that women are having about not being paid equally, not
that's
being
some bullshit.
Paid as much as men.
That's some bullshit.
How is that some bullshit?
No, I'm saying that's some bullshit that if you do the same job as a man, you work at the same place as a man, you're just as qualified, just as competent, just as able as a man, you should make the same money.
But that's not the case.
I know
that brings me back to my point. Men put us in this position.
It's also men out there fighting on your behalf.
Absolutely. I'm not saying all men, sweet. I'm talking before you.
Huh?
I'm talking about the forefathers.
Well,
I'm talking about...
That ain't got shit to do with me.
That's what I'm saying.
Those same motherfuckers held me down and fucked me over, too.
That's what I'm saying. So, absolutely.
I mean...
They fucked us all over, but at the end of the day, a black man will get a better paying job before a black woman will. That's been my experience. I'm telling you from my experience in this industry. I can't speak for other people.
I'm not trying to argue that point.
I don't want to argue.
No. I'm not saying I'm not trying to argue that point, shape, form, or fashion. However, I think we must place value in the things that are truly important and valuable. And you guys have something priceless that cannot be reproduced, and I think that's your energy. Mm-hmm. You dig what I'm saying? You have an unwavering strength and undeniable energy that supersedes any amount of money, any payment for any service. And somebody got to stand on the line and say, man, until y'all treat me the way that I need to be treated and handle it
That's
the way
what
I
we're
need to
doing.
handle it. Well, then the change shall soon come. Then
I hope it comes, and
I
I
mean-
can see it on my check before I'm done.
see, that's the thing. It ain't the check. The problem is, I think.
It is a check.
Man, listen, it ain't the check, man. It ain't.
How
the
is
check.
it not the check, man?
Because, man, listen, if you made sacrifices like you have been in some areas, if you make those sacrifices in other areas, let's say financially, you could invest in things and be more of a total kind of owner of it instead of asking to be higher. I think that women too can do what Ice Cube did, what Tyler Perry did.
Absolutely. And we are. But what I'm telling you is that we're not getting the same amount of money, sweetheart. I know this for sure. I just finished a deal of my own.
I mean, but was that to star in a movie or was that to fund a movie and produce it and
That part.
develop it?
All of that.
Okay. What shit, man? I don't think that's fair. How can we
It's
fix
not
it?
fair.
How can we fix it? No, let's change the color in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We're going to change the color since, you know what I mean? We're going to change it to pink.